Let's head to the voicemail of Truth and Reason.
Hi, Dave. Thanks for taking my call. So I'm wondering with Cade, is it possible maybe he take a couple of deep breaths because it's like you can see it in his eyes. It looks like he's nervous. This don't seem like he's right at the time. But hopefully we can get this figured out. My last part is about Watkins. Now, Watkins is a guy that they definitely need to keep because you see how he get open. So we need Watson to have all the weapons as possible. So I would love for them to keep him. Thanks for taking my call.
All right, as always, appreciate all of the voicemails. Casey, what are you, Watkins has played well. The question is going to become, is there room on the 53? I think he's played well enough in preseason. You're not going to be able to sneak him on the practice squad. I don't think that will happen.
No, he's flashed too much. He's put too much on tape to assume that you could cut him and then he would go all the way back through waivers and land on your practice squad. But it remains, he's playing in the fourth quarter of these games, which tells you they're not sold. If it was someone they were trying to stash away, you wouldn't, give him this kind of exposure. But he keeps making plays and keeps doing what he needs to do. And I would have him on my 53. But then again, we're talking about the last receiver on the 53.
Right.
What kind of difference is he really going to make during the season? And short of a massive COVID outbreak like they had in 2020 where they're putting practice squad guys out there, best case scenario is he's on your roster, but you still wouldn't see him. So I wouldn't get, too worked up whether Watkins makes the roster or not.
The other thing is I haven't seen him a lot on special teams. Usually those guys at the back end of the roster are on special teams. Even if he's not returning, he would be covering on. You got to bring something on game day if you're one of those fifth, sixth wide receivers. So that's interesting.